Do you know that in our world of Islam, the law on this is very strict? Do you know that in our world, your world, the real righteous world, a person is put to death for abusing a child? You may say that is harsh, and oh my God, that's terrible. But when you measure the effect of abuse on a woman, she has been killed. Listen to me. I'm going to say it, and I want you to think with me. A woman or a girl that is abused loses something in that abuse that even when she marries, she cannot fully give herself to the man that she has married, because the abuse, like Leviathan is like a monster of the depth of the sea. Well, this abuse is like a monster sitting in the depth of our subconscious. We may try to bury it. We may try to hide it. We may try to act like it doesn't exist, but it comes up to ill effect natural and normal relationships. And when a woman has been abused and gets married, she wants to give herself fully to the man that she loves. But there's something within that's holding her back. And she won't articulate it, she won't speak it, but somehow a man can feel when a woman is not giving him fully of herself. So the sex act becomes a problem. I'll do it, but I hurry up and get it over with. Jesus. Now, I'm not trying to be vulgar. This is a very sad and deep subject. I remember I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and there were 19,000 people in the arena, and I brought up this subject. And as I looked over the women, boy, they started to cry, because most of our women and our girls have been abused. What happens to a boy when a boy is abused? See? When the boy grows up, he's trying to give himself to his wife, but something is bothering him, because he begins to think, and so does she, that she's guilty of something when she's innocent. And he doesn't fully know how to give himself to the woman that he says he loves. He has children from her, but he's holding something back because he's not quite a man in his own eyes. And when he rises in positions of authority in any church, order, or organization, it is this abuse that comes up. And he becomes or she becomes tyrannical in their use or abuse of authority. We have been destroyed as a people. But I don't want any of us to think that that destruction is permanent. I need for you to go out of this place not feeling hopeless. I need for you to know that God is on the scene today. And there is no condition that we have suffered that he cannot heal and reverse, but we have to recognize that we must surrender to God and allow him to heal us. Now, did you know that the pregnancy rate pardon me, of young women 15 to 19 years old is twice that of whites? We are just 12% of the population. But our girls between 15 and 19 getting pregnant is twice that of girls, white girls, their age. Did you know that the rate of abortions for blacks, we account for 41% of all abortions in America? Think about this. When we live in a world that titillates our sexuality, and hormonally we are developing faster than we were when I was a youngster. So without parental guidance, without care, and even with that, our boys and girls will find their way into sexual exploits. So when our young girls get pregnant and come home, the parent is saying, "Oh God, what are we going to do?" It was an accident. She didn't want the baby. I mean, she just wanted to experiment with sex, but she's pregnant. Somebody will advise her, let's get an abortion. So we go. Now abortions can be gotten with government money. When I was coming up, my mother wanted to abort me, but there was no abortion clinic, a hanger, a wire hanger. And somebody experimented, and many died trying to abort life. Today, a young girl doesn't even have to tell her mother that she's pregnant. Now think about this, mothers. Your rights and mine as a parent have been taken from us. The children do not have to advise their mother, "Mommy, I am pregnant." They can go now to a counselor in their school. Well, go over here to such and such a place. You go over, have the abortion, come home, and mama knows nothing about it until there's a complication. Do you think that that's right?